To the town of our free rode a stranger one fine day. Hardly spoke to folks around him, didn't have too much to say. No one dared to ask his business, no one dared to make a slip. The stranger there among them had a bullet on his hip, bullet on his hip. In this town there lived an outlaw by the name of Texas Red. Many men had tried to take him, and that many men were dead. He was vicious and a killer, though a youth of 24, and the notches on his pistol numbered 1 in 19 more. 1 in 19 more. Now strangers started talking, made it plain to folks around. Was in Arizona Ranger, wouldn't be too long in town. He came here to take an outlaw back alive. And he said he was after Texas Red, after Texas Red. Wasn't long before the word was relayed to Texas Red. But the outlaw didn't have too much to say. Folks were watching from the windows, everybody held their breath. They knew this handsome ranger was about to take Texas Red, take Texas Red. It was over in a moment and the folks had gathered round. There before them lay the outlaw on the ground.
I assume then at this point you're going to be entering pleas?
Yes, prepared to enter not guilty pleas to all the charges contained therein.
All right, thank you very much. Not guilty pleas to all counts contained in the information are noted and entered for the record.
But yet you have previously indicated that you wished you had your AR-15 to protect someone's property, correct?
I'm going to ask you to go into the library again for a moment, please. Please don't talk about the case.
Either forgetting court's rulings or attempting to provoke a mistrial in this matter. He knows he can't go into this, and he's asking the questions. I ask the court to strongly admonish him, and the next time it happens, I'll be asking for a mistrial with prejudice.
First of all, Your Honor, this was the subject of a motion. I'm well aware of that. And the court left the door open.
For me, not for you.
My understanding of
You should have come and asked for reconsideration. You did on the one motion, and in fact, I granted your motion for reconsideration.
That was not our motion.
Excuse me. I did. I granted.
We did not move
That
for
was their
reconsideration.
motion.
We've not filed any motions to reconsider in this case.
That was their motion for reconsideration, which I denied. But I said I denied it, or I indicated a bias towards denial is what I did. Held it open with a bias towards denial. Why would you think that that made it okay for you, without any advance notice, to bring this matter before the jury? I was astonished when you began your examination by commenting on the defendant's post-arrest silence. That's basic law. It's been basic law in this country for 40 years, 50 years. I have no idea why you would do something like that. And it gives, I'll leave it at that. So I don't know what you're up to.
Not guilty. As to the second count of the information, we, the jury, find the defendant not guilty. As to the third count of the information, we, the jury, find the defendant not guilty. As to the fourth count of the information, we, the jury, find the defendant not guilty. As to the fifth count of the information, we, the jury, find the defendant not guilty.
Members of the jury, are these your unanimous verdicts?
It was over in a moment and the folks had gathered round. There before them lived Texas Red, about free. Oh, he might have a bullet fairly ripped, but he didn't worry when he tried to match the Ranger with the bullet on his hip. Bullet on his hip. Bullet. When he tried to match the Ranger with the bullet on his hip. Bullet on his hip.